For our community profile, we chose Conway Public School District. Schools within the Conway School District include, for elementary schools, there's Ellen Smith, Woodrow Cummins, Jim Stone, Sally Cone, Ida Burns, Theodore Jones, Carolyn Lewis, Florence Madison, and Marguerite Van. All of these are K4 schools except for Florence Madison. It's K3. Middle schools include Ruth Doyle, Carl Stewart, Bob Courtway, and Simon Intermediate. There's also Conway Junior High School and Conway High School. The beginning salary for a first-year teacher is $40,841. Conway has many extracurricular activities for students to choose from. At elementary schools, they have jump rope teams, choir, and little dribblers. Middle schools have book club and student council. Junior high has Spanish club, German club, football, basketball, and cheer. High school has beta club, wrestling, art club, tennis, football, basketball, cheer, FBLA, track, cross country, and volleyball. Overall enrollment at Conway Elementary Schools is 4,039. Kindergarten has a total of 803, first grade 818, second grade 809, third grade 784, fourth grade 826. Conway Middle School has a total of 2,325. Fifth grade includes 820, sixth grade 754, seventh 751. Conway Junior High School has a total of 1,500. Eighth grade has 755. Ninth grade has 745. Conway High School has a total of 2,135. 10th grade has a total of 784. 11th grade has a total of 708. And 12th grade, 648. Free and reduced lunches. Free and reduced lunches are available for students without access to funds to pay for their meals. This is offered to make sure that each student has the proper nutrition available to them and their families. Conway's rate of the free and reduced lunch program is 49.1%, so almost half. Graduation. Class of 2018 had 628 graduates. Of these, there were 200 honor graduates. Population. The overall population of Conway, Arkansas is about 65,782. The chart on the side has a breakdown of population numbers by race. Conway Public School covers about 125.6 square miles. The median household income is about $47,190. Between 2015 and 2016, the population grew from 63,555 to 64,184. Its median household income declined from 47,504 to 47,190, a 0.66 decrease. There are several employment opportunities within the community. There are several plant sales in the agriculture department at the high school. There is a dinner that is prepared and provided by the culinary department at the high school. And there are lots of food banks. These food banks may include, but not limited to, the Calvary Temple Pentecostal Church of God, the CAPCA, the Food and Emergency Outreach at First United Methodist Church, Greater Pleasant Branch Missionary Baptist Church, Soul Food Cafe Mission, St. Peter's Episcopal Church Food Pantry. Families within the community. There are 23,205 households, out of which 33.1% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 43.2% are married couples living together. 12.8% have a female householder with no husband present. And 39.8% are non-families. 27.0% of all households are made up of individuals, and 7.0% have someone living alone who is 65 years of age or older. The average household size is 2.45, and the average family size is 3.01. The chart is a marital rate per race. So the red is going to be the people that are married. The blue is widowed. Green, divorced, purple is separated, and the orange is never married. So this is just a breakdown per race, like which ones are what. Families within the community continued. So in figure 25, you're going to see a chart that is a unwed mother birth rate by race. So this is just single moms who have children. It's just a breakdown by race, like what the percentages are. As you can see, the lighter blue has a higher percentage. This is going to be single African American, Hispanic, and probably some Asian single moms. The darker blue is going to include white and American Indian mothers. So as you can see, the figure 30 chart is single people broken down by reason. So this is a comparison of all the towns in Faulkner County, and it's just a reason for why people are single. So the dark blue is going to be never married, that baby blue color is going to be divorced, and the light blue is going to be widowed. So as you can see, Conway does have a larger dark blue section, so this is going to be the never married. It's on up in the 40% of range. This might just be because we are more of a college town, so we do have more single people, but this could also be other reasons too. Types of homes. The homeowner vacancy rate is 2.2% with a median rent of $742 a month. The median house has a 5.1 rooms and a value of $161,400. So the chart below, you're going to see renter versus owner occupied by household type. So the purplish color is going to be owner and the green is renter. And it's just breaking it down between married, female, non-family, and male. And then to the right, you're going to see percentages of that. And then at the bottom there, it's going to say 48.4% is about how many homes are owned. Conway has many different programs to offer for the youth outside of school. Some of the popular ones in Conway include the Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arkansas, Boy Scouts of America, Cradle Care for Teen Moms, Girl Scouts, Optimist Club, and Upward Basketball. Conway also has several organizations around the city. A lot of these aid in helping families as well as students. These can include, but not limited to, the American Red Cross, Bethlehem House, CAPCA, Community Connections, which I know this one specifically works with special needs, Conway Interfaith Clinic, Habitat for Humanity, Haven House, Independent Living Services, United Way of Central Arkansas, Vehicles for Veterans, and Women Shelters of Central Arkansas. So, as a group, we all had a few concerns. the biggest concern for us was that there are so many schools. We just thought this might be harder for kids. Like once they're in elementary school, they have kind of like a few friends or have a little friend group and like that smaller community within the big community. We just worry that maybe once they go through all the schools and switch schools so much that maybe they lose that friend group and it's harder for them to make friends. And, once you're in high school, you may not ever see some of those people again. So we worried about that a little bit because it is important for students to have those relationships, especially at a young age and an older age. Another concern was, once they get to junior high and high school, the school is so big. There's so many students, and those teachers could be teaching 400 or more students a day. So we just worried, are those students really getting the one-on-one time they need, or are they being skipped over? Another concern was, when it comes to free and reduced lunch plans, of the 50% that receive this, are those the kids that just qualify, or are those the kids who need it? Some solutions, for this would just be bringing that number down because that is way too high. So that would really be one of our biggest concerns throughout the whole project. Other than this, though, we learned a lot from doing this project, learned a lot about our town and where some of us grew up, and just very informative. We really enjoyed this.